fun. It was fun, right? It was good. I'm glad. All right. Well, good luck. No.
Please don't leave me.
Oh my God! Look at that whale.
Yeah.
Damn. What it do is your boy TC, and this is the King Talk Podcast, episode 14, man. Shit, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know how it be. Top of the week, Monday, especially if you work day shift, coming that giant, tired, still hungover from the weekend, and you pretty much you ain't feeling it. You ain't feeling it, and that's exactly how I feel right now. I ain't feeling it. But we're gonna move through it, and we're gonna get to, a few topics today. I'm just not necessarily under the weather, but a motherfucker just tired, man. You know what I'm talking about? Just mentally tired, physically tired. I'm tired, boss. Had a great weekend though. Everything was lit. Me and my wife celebrated the baby shower for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? She'll be here before you know it. And it was cool, just a little small, little get together and whatnot, at the house. And, I appreciate the love everybody showed, came through, supported us and everything. So, that was lit. I cut the yard for the first time this weekend. And that was not like I expected it to be. Starting off, I called myself getting one of those battery lawnmowers. I said, hey, I don't want to fool no gas and all that shit, oil and whatever. I said, no, I want to be high tech. Let me get high tech. So, my wife ended up buying me a battery powered lawnmower. What was it? I think it was like a Ryobi or some shit. I guess that's how you pronounce it. So, put the thing together, whatever, wasn't too hard or whatever to put together. Got myself using it for the first time, and it was okay. It cut off a few times though as I was using it. In which I realized, you got to adjust the height of it. Like I said, I grew up in apartments, nigga. I don't know nothing about cutting no yard. But got the cutting or whatever, I got it adjusted. So, it was cutting the yard for about 30 minutes. About 30 minutes it was cutting that yard. After 30 minutes, that motherfucker cut clean off. Dead. I'm like, hold on, man. I can't, I'm thinking I'm finna drink me a little beer and get in my zone, get some music going and go and cut this yard. That motherfucker died after 30 minutes. And then you got to charge it for 2 hours. I said, no, that ain't even finna work. That ain't finna work. So I ended up getting me a gas lawnmower. I just said, fuck it. I'm gonna give me a gas joint. And that joint was dope. That joint just got me a regular joint. What they call it? I forget the name of it, just a regular old gas lawnmower. It did the job for whatever, it was hot. Nigga sweated. You know what I'm saying? Got me a good little beer. And after that, I was tired, man. I was wore out, man. So like I said, I ain't in it. I ain't really got the energy, but like I said, we're going to get through it. Before we get into our topics, I just want to let you know to like and subscribe. If you look over into the corner of your video, it should be like a little Kings of Memphis symbol right over to your right side at the bottom right. You see that? Okay. You could actually click that button there to subscribe. You don't have to wait to the end of the video or click in the other little sections. You can actually be watching the video. You put your mouse on it and it's going to highlight it and let you know, subscribe to the King Talk Podcast. Make sure you leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought. Also, you can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that good shit, to keep your updates on new episodes. So make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah, so I was a little late, getting to it. This week is all good though. Everybody, probably was, cooking out, vacation, all that good shit last week, celebrating the 4th. And speaking of celebrating the fourth, I know a lot of people take to the holidays as an opportunity to be political. A lot of people like to speak about the history of a holiday. You see it all the time, like on Thanksgiving, Christmas, 4th of July, shit, even Valentine's Day. But I'm gonna keep it 100. I feel like there's absolutely nothing wrong with explaining the history behind a holiday. I don't care how negative it is. A lot of people say, man, I don't want to hear this shit. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Especially to be well informed. But for me, and when it comes to the holidays, like take the 4th, for example, I can't think of one time that I actually looked at the 4th of July like, oh, it's America's birthday. When I think about 4th of July, it's basically that's just the opportunity, family, working and shit. You know what I'm saying? You get you a day off. That's time for the family to kick it. Get to see the kids and shit. Get the good barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Eat some food. Just kick back and relax, man. For us, we ain't thinking about all that. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with explaining it, but what I don't believe in is trying to, how should I put it? I guess, I'm not with the whole group thinking thing. In fact, I hate group thinking. I like folks that think individually for themselves. So in my opinion, I feel like do what you gonna do, man, for the holidays, man. It ain't gonna make me none. It don't make you less of whatever you trying to be for how you celebrate a holiday or whatever. But like I said, man, it's just a good time, good opportunity to kick it with family. Some folks don't get to see their family until the holidays and shit. Besides, Christmas and Easter, which is about Christ, about his birth and resurrection. The holidays, for the most part, like I said, we celebrate each other. Especially, your kin folks that's locked down or your kin folks that's dead, man. You get together with your kin folks, and man, you just reminisce on the good times, got you some good music going and just chilling. That's all it is. It ain't that serious, man. It ain't that deep. So I just want to speak my piece on that, man. Let these folk enjoy their holidays, especially Christmas. Man. I get so tired of folk trying to come to me talking about, oh, do you know this and do you know that? Man, look, chill out. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna leave it at that. Man, look, becoming a parent, man, that shit is some life-changing type of experience. I tell anybody that, it was a time. Now, this ain't for everybody, the whole parent thing. Some people, it don't take much to make a kid, but it take a whole lot to be a good mom or a good dad. If that's in you, once you become that, once you step into that role, that's even with, stepfathers and stepmoms and all that, that it can be somewhat similar, but, your own child, your own biological, once you become a creator of another human being, it's a different experience, man. It changed the way you look at life. In fact, I just can remember like in the, like when my son was first born, well, not first born, but a couple months in, I just noticed how, it would sometimes like certain things, just will bother you. Just, I don't know, like you just look at stuff differently. You know what I'm saying? Like just how you move, you know what I'm saying? You have to be a whole lot more responsible. It ain't just you eating, you got to worry about eating, them getting something to eat. Then you got to worry about, changing diapers, milk, all that good stuff, man. It just changed the way you move. Like, hell, before I had kids, man, I'm just chilling. I'm chilling. I get off work, kick back, watch me some ESPN, play the game or something. I'm laid back chilling, man. But it can get up when you want to, dip out when you want to, and all that. But once you have them kids, man, you got to have a plan in motion. You know what I'm saying? But with that, I feel like becoming the father of a daughter, that's a different experience. When you have a son, you may look at it like, yeah, this my junior, you know what I'm saying? Especially as a man, you're like, this my junior. It's all good. He gonna be all right. Yeah, he just like me. But when you have a daughter, man, like, I'm already overprotective as it is. But just the thought of when my daughter come, man, I already know it's gonna bring out a different beast. I will say that it's gonna bring out a different beast, man. But at the end of the day, you have to, just the type of world we living in. They say most dudes' fear is having a daughter because they feel like all the shit they did gonna come back on them. Me personally, I feel like I ain't never did nothing to somebody that they didn't deserve to get. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. I ain't never dog nobody that didn't deserve to get dog, But with that being said, I definitely don't want my daughter to get dog or nothing. So, just becoming a father of a daughter, I know it's gonna change the way I think. It's a lot of fear that come with it, but it's gonna be all good. You know what I'm saying? You just I don't know. I will say do your research, but hell, ain't much you can research on that shit, man. You just gotta but at the end of the day, it take a whole like raising your kids. Really, it ain't just a mama and daddy type of thing. It's your kinfolk, especially your immediate kinfolk. It helps when everybody on the same page, and I feel like I thank God for that. That's something I got in my pocket or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We pretty much all on the same page or whatever. So it take a lot of stress off of you. It's not just you raising your children. It's like you got your whole family with you that's got your back or whatever. So that's just something to think about, man. You're having kids or whatever. Take a look at your folks, at your family. It's some of those things that they do. Is that the type of things that you want your child to come in contact with? You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you ain't got to be funny style about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just take a look. Just take a look. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if we sit back and think about that, man, I feel like a lot of these children that's out here and today will be a whole lot better off, man. If we look at parenting like it's all our responsibility, even the ones that ain't got kids, man, them your nephews, your nieces and everything, shit, you know what I'm saying? That's your responsibility too. You know what I'm saying? You should want their well-being too, but that ain't always the case. But I don't know, man. That's just something that crossed my mind. Like I said, shit, we damn near there. So, that just where my mind at. Kinfolk, they got earthquakes going on in Cali, man. I think over there in Vegas too. Last week, I believe it was 4th of July actually. They had some earthquakes. I think they had a 6.9 or maybe a little bit higher than that. And I don't know if anybody got injured or not, but they shook them up pretty bad. They said they had to stop one of the little summer league games in Vegas because they had some earthquakes. And that just got me to thinking, first of all, my cousin, she out there and whatever. So, but she's good and everything. And but I also thought about what's the awkwardest thing you could be doing while earthquake going on? What's the awkwardest thing you could be doing? I'm gonna say probably using the bathroom. That'd probably be number one. You know, that's I don't even want to picture that one. Yeah, that'll be number one on my list right there. Using the bathroom, man. Your number two, doing an earthquake. That's horrible. That's horrible right there. Secondly, I probably would say probably having sex. You know, God forbid, you take care of business and you get thrown off your bed by an earthquake and mess around and break something, break your leg or something. How do you explain that one? Just picture the ambulance having to come in the room and pick you up, and yeah, that's awkward. What would be another one? Well, I don't know necessarily about awkward, but I probably would hate to get caught driving during an earthquake, because say you get thrown off a goddamn bridge or something while you driving or something, and you speed like 60 miles an hour or something. That's crazy. But in Memphis, thank God, we ain't necessarily had no earthquakes out here. Probably long before a nigga was born. But they do say we on a fault line or whatever. So that's what they call it, the Mildred fault line. So that's something to think about, man. And hell, but at the end of the day, you can't plan for them, really. That's why I say you could be out here doing some of those things or whatever, and then just get caught up in one. You know what I'm saying? All I can say is, man, look, we don't need no earthquakes around here. we got enough going on as it is. We don't need none of that action. But yeah, hopefully everybody's safe out there in Cali and everything, and hopefully we've seen the last of them earthquakes, man, because don't nobody want them problems. New music drop. That J. Cole joint. What they call it? Revenge of... What is it called? Revenge? I want to say the Revenge of the Creators. Is that what they call this shit? Hold on, let me look it up real quick. I don't want to call it by the wrong name. Let me see. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, it's called Revenge of the Dreamers Part 3. Okay, I listened, I skimmed through it or whatever, but it was dope, man. It's always good when you can got your new Cole project. Another giant that I'm looking for, like I said, I've been looking for that Big Crit giant to drop. I want to say it drops on the 19th of this month. Don't quote me though, but I believe it comes out on the 19th. That Big Crit is here. So I know that giant finna be slapping. I'm waiting on that Jeezy to drop. I'm waiting on that Rick Ross. And it's a couple of other giants I'm waiting on to drop too. So we got some of that real shit coming out this year. Just gotta wait for it. Also, Snowfall. Matter of fact, it may come out. It's probably gonna be out. When does it come out? On the 10th, July the 10th. Wednesday. Mark your calendar. Season 3, Snowfall finna to drop. So be on the lookout for that. It's one of my favorite shows. It's on TV right now, and it really don't be nothing to watch during the summer anyway. Sports be over with or whatever, so ain't too much TV watching going on or whatever. But Snowfall, that's a dope little flick. When that I believe Power will come back in August, so be on the lookout for that. Yeah, so we got a couple cool little shows coming out, new music dropping or whatever, so just keep your eye out for that. Hey, man. Another PSA. This ain't no PSA. Fucking, I ain't even finna announce you motherfuckers. The little kids, man, they doing challenges. We were just talking about how it take a village to raise these kids, man. And I think the village dropping the ball right now. These kids, I call them kids, but a lot of them earlier adults. Some of them look like they full grown 25-year-olds. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, they're going in these stores and they licking ice creams and then putting the top back on it, then putting it back in the freezer. Another John I seen the cat, he opened up some sweet tea, spit in it, then put it back on the shelf. Then they did the Listerine the same way, open it up, spit in it. Then I'm thinking to myself, what type of fuck nigga you got to go into a store, contaminate something that got to go in somebody's body for some shits and giggles? You got to be some type of fuck nigga. Did your parents not love you or something? Did they not show you enough attention? How the hell you think that's proper? When I first seen that shit, I said I wish a motherfucker would do that next to me. I'd drop their ass in that goddamn aisle right on site. And I don't even do violence no more. I don't even into all that. I'd drop a motherfucker on site, do that shit now. That's nasty. That's nasty, man. How you? Like I said, somebody done told you motherfuckers wrong. That's sick. Don't nobody know what your STD carrying motherfuckers got. I believe they said that one of the chicks got caught, the one that was licking the ice cream. They say she facing about 20 years. They need to give her ass every bit of it, cause that's sick. That ain't you got common sense. That motherfucker look like she every bit about down there, at least 20 something. You got some goddamn sense, man. You know, and I'm trying to keep a cool head and be positive, man. But that just pissed me off, man. Like, what type of sick I don't know. I'm done with them. But yeah, y'all cut that out, man. That shit real fugazi, man.
We're gonna now have a beat selection from the choir.
Never would have made it. Never could have made it without you. Never, 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 never,
So, your boy Kawhi said, fuck them niggas, I'm gonna do my own thing. And then they announced it. Well, for those that don't, I say for those that been living up under a rock, Kawhi joined the Clippers. Yeah, he joined the Clippers. He got a lot of people in the sports world, riled up or whatever. Me personally, I felt like he should have stayed in Toronto. I wish I did have a whole city that loved me the way Toronto loved Kawhi. Them folks were finna give him free this, free that. That man was gonna have to pay for a damn thing. Shit, he been set. But I understand, a lot of people dream of, playing for their hometown. And in Kawhi case, it wasn't just any old hometown. We talking about LA, And me personally, I would have thought that he would have teamed up with LeBron and AD, and that's guaranteed championship. That's guaranteed. I don't care about Clay coming back and that was guaranteed right there. They weren't gonna be able to do nothing with it, but. Your boy had other plans. Now, I'm not a Lakers fan or whatever, but I fuck with LeBron or whatever. I respect what he done did with the league or whatever. But I think they'll be all right. They gonna be okay. Like I said, LeBron and AD, they putting all the right pieces around them, so they gonna be good. Now, the Clippers. Hey, it's gonna be some comp in LA though. It's gonna be some comp, man. You talking about Patrick Beverly? That's my boy. You talking about defense. It's gonna be a battle for LA, man. It's gonna be it's gonna be an interesting league. They pretty much everybody teaming up. So it's gonna be real interesting. I'm just and y'all probably, you Golden State enthusiasts, gonna probably feel some type of way, but I'm just glad Golden State ain't really in the picture no more. Yeah, man, I respect what they did though. They had their time, but your time done passed. It's a new day, goddammit. If I had to make some predictions now, I'm gonna just throw one out there. It's probably gonna change. I could see. I'm gonna just say it. I could see the Lakers. I'm gonna go with the Lakers. I could see the Lakers versus who would I get in the East? The East wide open, goddammit, shit. You know what would be nice though? If Westbrook team up with Jimmy Butler in Miami and they just start shutting down shit. That'd be dope. But the way it's looking, I'm gonna say Milwaukee. It's gonna be the Lakers versus Milwaukee. That's right. Greek Freak versus King James. That's how it's gonna go down. Now I might change that, but I just thought it was funny how them folks just knew they had Kawhi, man. That man said, fuck them niggas. I'm doing my own thing, man. And I gotta respect that, man. You gotta be your own man, man. I don't like that group thinking shit. Be your own man. Do what you want to do. Shit, fuck these niggas, man. It's your world. Shit. But yeah. Hey, man. I apologize for the low energy. Like I said, man, I've been wore out, man. Been wore out. Been doing a lot last couple of weeks or whatever. But yeah, we'll be back. We're probably gonna do 15 this upcoming weekend or whatever. So we'll be back soon. And I'm gonna try to get my cousin from Cali. Get Kira on this, John, and you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna chop it up, you know what I'm saying? To next time. Oh yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, tell us what you thought about today's episode. Leave comments at the bottom. Share this shit, man. Share this shit, you know what I'm saying, on your page, and get people on it, let people fuck with it, man, because I fuck with it. And we got plenty more things to do, plenty more things in our bag. Episode 14. Oh yeah, make sure you like and subscribe on Facebook, Instagram, all that good shit. Support my boy Jay Patron, sipping on Patron for new skits. He should be having some new updates. And that's it, man. Till next time, it's your boy TC, and this is the King Talk Podcast.